Hey, this is Jason Curley at jasoncurley.me. Hey, we've been talking about, this is part 2 of kind of a little mini series I've been doing on the armor of God and why it's important for us. And it's important for us in all of our lives, whether we're in our family, our business, our work career, whatever it is. And I started out by reading to you from Ephesians chapter 6 verse 10, and I wanted to park just a moment on one verse, and it was verse 11. It says, put on all of God's armor so that you will be able to stand firm against all the strategies of the devil. Now that's an important verse for us because the enemy has some strategies, and I believe they're kind of wrapped up in another verse, and it's John 10:10, and it says this: the thief comes to steal, kill, and destroy. But Jesus said his purpose was to give them a rich and satisfying life. So the thief comes to steal, to kill, and destroy. And here's what I believe that the enemy wants to do. The first thing he wants to do is he knows that our salvation is done. That when we accept Christ and we're following him, our salvation is done. So what's the first thing he wants to do? Is he wants to steal our joy. Because if he can steal our joy, think about that. If you can walk around as a follower of Christ without joy, because the enemy will come, and all of his strategies are meant to deflate you, to rob you of your joy. When he attacks you with sickness, what do you think? When you lose your job or your finances are hurting, what do you think? It's not a joyous time, is it? When your marriage is having problems, he attacks in that regards. What does he do? He wants to steal your joy. Steal, kill, and destroy. So the next thing he tries to do is he knows he can't steal your joy, so he tries to kill your testimony. That he can try to kill your testimony, and by that it's when we go out and we live our lives a certain way, and we get that joy robbed from us. That it's that joy that attracts people. Well, I mean, why would people look at a Christian who doesn't have joy and go, hey, I want what that person has. I like what they have. So he'll come to steal our joy so that he can kill our testimony. And then lastly, he wants to destroy our purpose. I believe that. He wants to steal our joy, kill our testimony so that he can destroy our purpose, because you were created for a purpose. You were created to do something, to go and reach out and to win those that don't know Christ to Christ. He said we've all become ministers of reconciliation. So if he can steal your joy, he can kill your testimony, then he can destroy your purpose. He can rob you of that. And that's why it's important to have on this armor of God. Know what the strategies of the enemy are, because when we have this armor on, it's going to protect us and it's going to enable us and help us to take a stand against those strategies. Hey, keep up with me here on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, and on my website at jasoncurley.me as we go through this series, and keep looking up.